or, you know, there's gravel on the road, the street sweeper didn't do a good job. It's just some bullshit. You know, there's oil. Excuses. That's what I hear. And I know a lot of them are valid. I know a lot of them come out as valid. A lot of them are, this happened, this is why I crashed, how do I fix it? Okay, that's fine. That's a reason why this happened. It's not an excuse. The reason why it happened, and you didn't prepare for it. So let's go ahead and talk about some of that stuff, and let's talk about how possibly we could fix a lot of these things. An accident. I hear a lot of people say, I had an accident. There's an accident. You know, I got a car accident with somebody. Accident implies that there was something that you had no control over. An accident implies that an event happened that shouldn't have happened and you had no control. That's basically what it is. So it's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's somebody's fault. So usually what we call an accident in the fire service and, you know, the public safety area is that it's a collision. There's a collision. You collided with the gravity, with the ground. Gravity and you coincided and hit the ground, or you collided with a pole, or the car pulled out in front of you and you collided and they collided. That's what a collision is. Now, that does involve fault. Who's at fault? That's what the investigation's all about, but it wasn't an accident. Now, you need to be responsible for what you do on the bike. Every single crash, every single collision, every single thing that happens to you while you're on this motorcycle is your responsibility. It is your job to have the proper training to avoid almost all these incidents. Actually, pretty much all the incidents. It's your job to avoid them all. It should never come down to, man, I had to lay down the bike because that car pulled out in front of me and I couldn't. Guys, if you're having to freaking be in that situation where you have to lay down a bike or somebody pulls out in front of you, you were either going too fast, you weren't paying attention, you didn't give yourself enough cushion, you didn't cover over the brakes, you didn't have an escape route, you didn't have escape route number 2. These are all things that you need to be having as a motorcyclist. Like right here, this car, subconsciously I know that this guy could be a danger to me. That's why I'm off in this position, a lane position 3 in my lane, just in case he wants to creep over. I'm keeping peripheral on his tires just in case he wants to sneak over to my lane. These are all things that you need to be focusing on, and I know it doesn't look like I do when I'm riding. I really am. I got a red light, this white car is coming, I'm looking straight. I got my focused eyes moving where I need to go. And then I have my peripherals. Oh, I forgot the downshift. Whoops. Another thing is being visible. You need to be visible. Okay, that is a responsibility of you, and it's not just about wearing visible gear. Okay, it's not just about that. It does help a lot. That's why I chose a white helmet over a black helmet. You could see a white helmet bobbing around while you're riding a lot better than a black helmet, which will not merge. It'll mesh in with some of the surroundings, or some crazy camouflage helmet. Guys, it's camouflage, multiple colors. It's gonna blend in. So bright colored clothing, that's why I got white. So this is reflective. This is easily seen. I got reflections. I got my LEDs on my Sportster. So I got some really high visible stuff, and that is it's just gonna help you. It's gonna give you the extra 5-10% of safety margin because you've done that extra where other people can now see you. And then also ride in the best position to be seen. So right now, I'm
What's
only
up, Robert?
car in front of me.
Thanks,
I got
man,
about
for
a
the
65
donation.
second,
We're getting it going, man. Thank you so much.
him, and I want to be in every single mirror he has. I can see the left mirror, the side view mirror, the right mirror, and I can see the rear view mirror in the middle. I want that.
Man, look
to
at these
be
old
seen.
videos.
Now, at the same time, you might have to switch it to position 1 so that oncoming traffic can see you pretty good. Because maybe that guy that's wanting to turn left, and I'm way over here and I can't be seen, he turns left thinking that there's no cars or no vehicles behind the car in front of me, and he goes, like this person right here. Okay, they went before. They might go because they didn't see me, so I might have to be in this position right here. And that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, Moto
Ride within
Slim.
your position to be seen. Another thing you need to do is communicate your intentions. Communicate them. Use the proper turn signals. If you don't have turn signals, use the freaking hand ones. Do something. You need to have the brake lights. You need to have, the turn signals here. I got
Should be getting a quote tomorrow.
Also,
but yeah, I'm going through with it, man. Going through with it.
These ones don't turn off when you automatically
All
turn.
because of you, man.
So if
Everyone
you have
give
a
Robert
right turn signal
a
going
nice
on for a couple miles,
clap of the hands,
people don't know
boys.
when you're gonna turn, and you're over here just like, da 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 da. Guys, focus. You need to focus. Don't get complacent. Enjoy the ride, zone into it, not zone out, and turn off your turn signals. Maintain an adequate space cushion. You notice this whole time I've been riding behind this vehicle, and I've given it, 5-6 seconds, but then there's also this vehicle up ahead. I'm looking 12 seconds ahead. I'm looking way ahead. 12 seconds is a lot when you're traveling at a certain speed, okay? I'm
What's up,
looking
C4 Trousers? How you
I'm looking
doing?
at the light situation here. I got this big old
guys
trash
ready?
truck wanting to turn left. I'm paying attention to all these things, and you have to look way ahead. So give yourself the cushion.
Michael,
so
I have
evasive
evasive training
Don't
videos.
Get so close. Same thing if you're over here and there's a blind spot.
I do
Don't
have
be in the
those.
blind spot. Give yourself a cushion. Like I talked about that one car. I'm looking off with my
Easy Heat's
peripheral.
not bad, not bad.
He was on my side, but I gave myself a full lane cushion so that I do not possibly get hit if he wants to switch into my lane. If he did switch in my lane, that gave me enough. It gave me enough of a cushion to either
Let me try to find
the
swerving video for you, buddy.
Out of the way, or even move off to the shoulder. Now that's one thing a lot of people don't like to do is turn off my blinker. One thing a lot of people don't understand is that this shoulder right here is meant to be pulled over for emergencies, but you can legit have plenty of room and ride on the shoulder. Don't do it because it's illegal unless it's an emergency, and plus this is a bike lane, so you actually get a little bit more. But only do it if you get pushed out. You can ride on this side. You can ride off on the shoulder. That's an escape route. So guys, give yourself adequate cushion if you have to, okay? And I mentioned that I am looking 12 seconds ahead. Guys, I am looking way ahead. I'm not looking down right here. I'm scanning my horizons. My eyes, my focus is going like this. I'm like looking in this lane, this
Hey,
lane,
Michael,
this lane,
try
lane,
this video.
This car, the speed limit, no parking. I'm just constantly looking, seeing if there's any animals that want to cross. I'm constantly scanning 12 seconds ahead, so if I see something, I have time to react, okay? And even if there's a car in front of me, I'm still looking ahead and keeping the car in my peripheral. So if I see their brake lights, now my focus goes back on the car. If I see them wanting to turn a turn signal, my focus goes on the car. I all of a sudden start creeping up on them. That's either I'm going too fast or they're going too slow, and now I am focused on them. But always look way ahead, and that's something you have to teach yourself. And that's something that you have to understand. The best way you could do that is just constantly look at the horizon. Don't look in front of you. Don't look at like down here or anything like that. Look at the horizon. Use your peripheral vision to pay attention to everything else, okay?
No problem, Nem.
Learn how to
no problem, Nem.
To separate hazards. Ooh. Now you're doing all this 12 seconds.
That is scary, Michael.
Around,
hope you're doing all right.
You know this car, you give yourself a cushion. That is you seeing these things. Now you got to
the real Rambo. I want to get back into it.
Is that car coming
slowly
in?
getting there, man.
Going slow? Is there like somebody pulling out? Now you have to learn how to execute these things, okay? You need to execute any of the issues. That's a nice part.
Oh, Megan! Thank you, guys. Thank you, Megan.
So if somebody pulls up,
oh,
you gotta swerve out of the way, or hit the
boys.
brakes, or do both. If that car, like I mentioned, it could be something small. That car is slowing down. I'm looking 12 seconds ahead. I see them slow down a little bit. My execution, my action that I do.
Hucky just joined the Discord. Thanks, dude. That's awesome.
A little bit.
Welcome to the Discord.
That's it. It could be as simple and mundane as that, or it could be as life-saving as having to swerve out of the way. You know what I mean? It could be anything. But be prepared to act. Pay attention to what you're doing. And if you are prepared to act, but you don't know how to act, if you don't know how to swerve, guys, you need to practice. You need to practice your swerves. I do have a bunch of videos, and I'm gonna have the swerve
Not a problem,
in my
Cranky.
DDFM manual. So
what's up, Jacob? How you doing? Everything's good, man. We're gonna do
training manual. Please check it out. I'm gonna have
it's the crew manual.
How to set
That's
up your own course,
DDFMcrew.com.
how to swerve, how to do slalom,
DDFMcrew.com.
how to do all these things. Emergency brake, guys. You need to pay attention to this, okay?
Tinkers,
I get a
nice.
lot of comments about certain things like, why do I talk with my hands? It's not safe, and I'm talking about beginner mistakes. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. Well, guys, when you understand that your bike's not going to want to fall over because you let go of your hands, you start becoming more comfortable. When you become more comfortable, you can move around on the bike, and it's not a big deal. So that's something else that you might need to start practicing. So, guys, if you have any comments, though, and you want to participate in making other people safer, guys, that's the whole goal of this channel, is to make other riders safer, is to make
What's up, Robert Ricker? You boy.
what you're doing so you don't have any issues. If you guys want to join that, please.
I used to be Nem.
Discord,
I used to be. I might start up again when I do some video game stuff next year.
And you're not going to regret it. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. With that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe.
and we will see you soon. What is up, everybody? I got my Vance and Hines t-shirt. How you doing? It's not, the camera's not there. It's right here. Move the camera a little bit so it's more so all of this stuff. I might move it again. In fact, you can't see some of this stuff on the wall. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. What is up, Carlos? What's up, Nem? Yeah, like I said, Nem, I'm on here, not the Twitches. Maybe next year. Why not get a tank bag for the FTR? I might get a tank bag. So, anyways, before we jump into the questions, I will be doing a Q&A session towards the end of the stream. The last 10-15 minutes, it will be Q&A. The way I like to do these now, I'm experimenting all the time. The way I like to do these things now is to go over the actual crashes and then do a Q&A type session. So once again, I want to say thank you to Robert. You see how he's the top donator right there. He actually did something amazing today to where now we are going to be moving forward with patches. We're going to be doing possibly 3.5-inch patches, PVC patches that Velcro on the back, all these cool things of the DDFM crew. There's going to be a limited supply of them at the start, and I'm not going to say might. I'm going to be doing pre-orders for it. So right now it's probably going to be coming up to $20 per patch, and that's with some extra swag for pre-orders. All right, so the Real Rambo, where you can send fan mail. So if you want to send fan mail to me, you could. There's in the description. It's the PO box. I have a PO box. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. So yes, in the description, there's a PO box. All right. So you guys ready to move on to this? You guys ready to do on to this? Carlos, I will let everybody know pretty soon how to pre-order. Let's go ahead and move that down. Once I have it all set up, once I get the full quote, and once I get everything situated, because once again, it's a pre-order. You're not buying it right now. You're just getting your name on a list. I got a list already. Also, DDFM legends are already entered into that list, so there's nothing that a DDFM legend has to spend any more of. Especially this month. If you sign up as a DDFM legend this month, you don't have to worry about the pre-order. I'm already putting your name on the list, so once I get it, I'm sending it out to you guys. So, all right. Let's see. Let's watch this first video. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? Oh, a little wide, ooh, too wide. Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't the truck's wind, buddy. You're going pretty fast. All right, so this is a close calls video. It's a close calls and accident video. So that's what, yeah, DDFM hats. I got a DDFM hat over there. That was given to me by one of you guys. There's a way of doing it, but right now I like the whole patch idea because a lot of people like patches. And I also want some patches, so here we go. So he's going super wide, high speed. You can tell right here this is a 2-digit, 3-digit, 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 3-digit. So it's 110, 20, 30. 130 miles an hour, I think. Oh yeah, easily 130 miles an hour because we are in the United States. So 130 miles an hour. Yeah. So I don't think it was the truck. I think that's a load of bullshit. It's not the truck. It's the fact that you're going too fast for the turn. Right there. Quite possibly a loss of traction at that speed, which caused you to bounce up. Now, if there is a lot of crosswind, it quite possibly could have been the truck. It quite possibly could have been the truck blocking the wind for this section. As soon as he passes the truck, that crosswind that was originally blocked by the truck now hits this guy, causes him to straighten up. But right now, you would not be having this issue if you weren't going 130 miles per hour on this road. If you're going the normal road or normal speed, you wouldn't have had this issue. When you go at that high amount of speed, everything is amplified. Your braking distance, your reaction time, everything, the wind, how it affects you, everything is amplified at those levels. DDFM beard products. Well, I get my beard products from Riot Beard Co. So his shop actually just came back on. So Riot Beard, I get all my stuff, serious. And you even, if he still has any of my stickers, I need to send him some more. he does 10% off for DDFM crew members. So right there, that's where I get my beard products, guys. And you'll see it pop up here. You'll see it pop up here where it says Rock Form 25% off. Now it's Road Guardians. You'll see it pop up. It says Riot Beard. Get your beard products. That's where I get mine. It's all luscious. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why I say it like that. Anyways, if you weren't going this fast, this wouldn't have been an issue. Now, he saved it because right now he's still in a lean. So if he hits that section, that shoulder, that minor shoulder, and that grass and rock and dirt, if he hits it at this lean angle, he's crashing. There's no way. He doesn't have any of those things. He doesn't have enough traction for it. So you see real quick, he straightens it up right there. Straightens it up, starts aiming it straight, not at a lean angle, and then he rides it out. 130 miles an hour, very painful, especially if he started clipping these things right here. Yeah, not good. So we're going to watch that again. This is at 130 miles per hour. Not good, not good. When I think, but yeah, almost bit the big one. Yep, almost did. So real quick, can I zoom in on that? So this is 130, 120. So he's still going 115 miles per hour. He's going 115 miles per hour even still. Wow. Make sure you guys share this video with everybody. He was going that fast because he can. And the way I talk about this stuff is that just because you can doesn't mean you should. So just because your sport bike can go 150, almost 200 miles an hour, whatever it is, doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean you should. So, yeah, guys, make sure you share this video with everybody. Let's watch this again. Let's watch it again. I got distracted, so we'll watch it again, and then I'll go over it. So lane filtering, not a bad deal, not a bad deal. Lane filtering. Takes a quick look to the left, I believe. Checks his blind spot, but doesn't realize he stops. It's as simple as that. So that was a blind spot check. It wasn't, hey, I'm looking at something. Because you notice how quick he turns his head? So watch him do a quick head check. Boom. That's all it takes for somebody to hit the brakes and almost get to you. Eric Clemson, boy! Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, just so you know, I do have a YouTube membership. Okay, I have YouTube membership. And it's really cool. You get some really cool stuff. So the Bob's 9343, see how he's got that pink beard? Well, that's because he's been a YouTube member for a very long time. And the best way to, not the best way, but one of the best ways to support the channel is by becoming a YouTube member. So guys, right next to where it says that money sign right there, Eric, you saw how it says right next to the money sign where you click the super chat. If you click join, you could do it. And you join up and you get all these special emojis and everything. So guys, if you want to click that or click this link, I just posted the link to it. Boom, boom. Here we go. So we're in the UK, possibly in this area. I don't know what the license plates are. So let's go back and let's watch this. Okay, so I like the fact that it's in 60 frames per second. Yeah, Real Rambo, the beard emojis. So you get all these emojis. I have all these emojis currently. Let me go ahead and do it. Those are all the emojis you get if you are a YouTube member. So click that link, the one I just posted, you become a YouTube member. All right, so let's take a look at this. What's up from the Bronx, boy? Speedholic, how you doing? So lane filtering, he's got plenty of room to do this, okay? Plenty of room to do this. But take a quick look. It's a red light. Up here, it's a red light. You see the signal, okay? You see the signal. So now you have to think about this as a car driver, as anybody on the road, as a motorcyclist. Start putting yourself in these people's shoes, okay? So right now, his major concern, his first priority is to get in front of this car to his left. That's what he wants to do, Okay. That Darkfire 93, how you doing with the pink beard? Yeah. I have Daft. Oh yeah. I got Daft Punk emojis, bruh, because they have really cool helmets. He wants to get in front of this person. So his initial thought is, how do I do that? I gotta do a head check. I gotta make sure I got enough room. He's not looking at the red light. It's a red light. Since it's a red light, these cars are gonna stop. So it just happened to hit him right at this second. So when he looks, just so happens, as soon as he looks, that they're applying the brakes. Not enough time. So this isn't the opportunity to be changing lanes and getting in front of people. This is not the opportunity to do that, because this is the situation that you get caught in near intersections. So usually before I even get close to intersection, I pretty much halt all aspects and all wantings of changing lanes, of anything. My only concern is when I'm approaching an intersection is somebody's either going to be in front of me or somebody's going to hit me from behind. That's it. Those are my only two things that I'm worried about when I'm approaching intersections. When I'm going through an intersection, I'm super cautious. I'm even rolled off the throttle sometimes, about to apply the brakes and clutch if I have to. And then right halfway through towards the last half of the intersection, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Let me get the heck out of here. And I start rolling on the throttle. So prior to the intersection, I don't change lanes. And prior to the intersection, I'm prepared to stop at all times. So right here, yeah, you're no problem, Michael. You're welcome, man. So right here, he sees the incident. We're gonna do half speed. I forgot the keyboard commands. It says cut. Oh. So we're gonna go back just a teeny bit. So quick second, right there. You see him kind of grasp for the brake. You see right on the bottom, he grasps for that brake. Okay, he wants to brake. But he's like, I'm not going to stop in time. So now he's making the decision to evade. So he did a search. He saw the car. He's evaluating if he can stop in time, or if he has to evade, or if this is a threat. So he started to do all this evaluation stuff in his brain. So now he has to execute. So he started to execute a braking procedure, and immediately he thought, nope, no good. So he did another search. He did another evaluate, and I will Jojo just donate a $1.99. Boy, thank you so much. Thank you. So he decided, I'm going to swerve instead, and that was a good choice. So swerve, then has to stop when he straightens up the brakes, because he'll run into this brah. Michael de Jesus. Yeah. Just became a YouTube member. So you even get a special fancy schmancy little high five from me. Boom. So if anybody else wants to know how he did that, that's that link right there. Thank you. Welcome, Michael. Nobody's else was aware of that until he did. All right, so we got a sharp left turn, says 20 miles an hour. There's another one. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, straightening up, good. Applying the brakes, straightening it up. It wasn't going so fast that he was going to go off the road. Very good.
Don't become more target fixated, pal.
So that's a new rider. Rosemary became... Rosemary. You did it again. Rosemary became a member. Rosemary. I'm waiting for it to pop up on screen. I know you did it. That's awesome. So this one right here, this is quite possibly a brand new rider. Okay, this is quite possibly. There it is, Rosemary. Unfortunately, got to run. See you later, Robert. Thank you so much for today, man. Everything that you did today, it's amazing. Thank you. So guys, that was insane. You guys you don't know what he did, but let's watch this real quick. All right, so this is a new rider. See the lean angle on that bike? See the lean angle on that bike? So the bike is leaned over really far, and he's super close. So he can't really turn too much more, or he's going to start going into this part of the road. So this is a new rider, and there's nothing wrong with being a new rider. So this is a great, okay, so shift plus. All right, so somebody's giving me some YouTube tips. So shift plus, okay, let me see. All right, so shift plus. It's not working for me. Oh, shift plus. Shift plus this. There we go. I was like shift plus. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that. All right, so now I got that. Thank you. I just need to put that on the screen. All right. So here we go. Shift plus and then greater and less than. Okay, now I got it. Get rid of the shift plus. Anyways. So watch this. So he's improper lean angle. You see how he slows down? So let's go back to that first turn. So this first turn was a great indication that he's a new rider. So right here, so outside. Actually, that was a pretty good turn. That was a good turn. See, that one, he was a little cautious. A little cautious of the turn. What's up, Julian? How you doing? How you doing? We got some new YouTube members. I am really excited about the YouTube membership program. So, guys, if you want to help support the channel, there you go, YouTube membership. It actually really does. All right, so it says 20 miles per hour. So you have to start assuming that these turns are pretty slow speed, like they need to be slow speed. It's a beautiful day out, not a good road. You see all the cracks. Sun is in your face. It's creating shadows on the road. Yes, it's nice. And to be honest, I just enjoy riding, whether I'm going fast or I'm talking one-handed, like I'm talking right now with the hand. You can't tell. So, I mean, there's these things that I do all the time, and my thing is I just enjoy the fact that I'm able to go home. So I understand the pushing the limits, and that's the adrenaline rush, but maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know. So right here, so shift. Nice. Rosemary, no, they're not fully, but man, it made it to the point where I feel okay with spending the rest. Pretty much half the budget. More than half, probably. More than half the budget is done. So the patches are coming. So watch this right here. We got half speed. You see him get really weirded out by this turn coming up. I can't DM you. Send me an email. dandanthefireman928@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let's see. So right here, see he starts to turn, and then watch him straighten back up. See how he's just like constantly moving? He's just constantly moving. And then now he straightens up, and he's like, I can't make it. He totally could have made it. But the good thing is he straightened up and started applying the brakes. I think he just got a little worried about the whole situation. Might have been going too fast for his riding skill. Not too fast for this guy or that guy up here or me or maybe you. But for his skill, he went too fast in the turn and panicked. So the first turn he did, yeah, it was all fear. So this first turn, can't see too much because of that. But you definitely see it right here.
Oh, okay, easy.
So right here, see how he kind of straightens up and he's applying the brakes right now. But now he's just straightening up. So that's good. This is the exact skill that you learn in the MSF. How to straighten up in the middle of a curve and apply the brakes. But it's very scary to do that because once you run out of road, you run out of road. I think this was all fear. 100% fear. As you can tell, he's not wearing full gear. He just has a helmet and possibly gloves. This is just a regular hoodie, regular jeans, probably regular shoes. So more than likely, this is a new person. Yeah, the skill versus risk, skill and risk management, very important. And that goes with anything and everything you do. You got 40. Unless I can private message you and I can't. I don't know if I can find you on Discord. So yeah. So brand new rider.
Easy. Don't become more target fixated, pal.
Yeah, that's all that was. So this one, hopefully I don't see an ay. What the There's no volume on this one. Okay. That guy was turning left. So that guy was already turning left. He made that decision to split to go through that gap. All right, so let's watch that again. This was a position, this guy put himself in this position. 100% put himself in this position because when you see him pass this guy, he's already turned. And he's definitely already, he's already like halfway through the turn. See that? He's already turning. Already turning. This guy put himself in that situation. Don't ever do that. Yeah, so this guy was probably turning wide. So that's what this guy was turning wide already. He's riding like an idiot with his friend. So watch during his version of the slow-mo. So let's go ahead. Oh. That is just insane. All right, Rosemary, I'm looking forward to it. Branders. Nice. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. This is too close. This is too close. This guy was already turned. And yes, somebody made the comment. Where are you at? So Jake K, big trucks turn wide. Big trucks turn wide. Very, very 100% true. So this right here, this guy might have went wide. So this motorcyclist is like, okay, I'm going to speed up and make it through here. And since he sped up and tried to make that little gap because the truck went wide, this truck's already turning. Oh, geez, that one's loud. So, Rosemary, making sure that you sent it to the right email. Because I haven't got... Oh, there we go. There we go. Never mind. Ah, it's loud. Car's turning left. Oh! Ah, yeah. All right. So we got a bug. We're going to go back to the way he was riding. So I'm going to mute it because that thing is loud. That thing was loud. Actually, I'll just turn down the volume. How about that? Woo! Yeah, pre-ripped jeans. Maybe those are from, I was given a... So, okay. Yeah, hit that like button. Sorry, I got distracted. So, right here, he's passing vehicles. He's got a bug on the screen. That happens. But he's passing vehicles at high rate of speed. He's riding really fast. Okay, so this car, he's riding super fast. Could not see him. Could not see him. I sent you an email, Rosemary. So could not see him. This is a blind turn, so you got the cliff in the way, and he's traveling a high rate of speed. So right there, what's up, John? How you doing? How's it going? It's going good over here. Make sure you guys share this. Make sure you guys share the stream. So that car could not see him no matter what. Never saw him. Never, ever, 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 ever saw him. Never, ever, ever, ever. So it's the motorcyclist's fault. Now we're going to talk about the type of injuries he possibly could have. So we're going to do shift minus minus. Okay, so I saw that his hand went onto the guardrail. So, I mean, if the initial impact was his hand on the guardrail with this right here, that's a crushed hand. His hand is crushed. His leg quite possibly got hit. So now he's got impact injuries to his right leg. Not too much here on his left unless he hit the vehicle. And if he did go over, he's on a bridge. If he went over, he would have crashed. Or no, if he went over, he would have died. Never mind. Of course he crashed. Okay, that's typical. That's typical. It's an asshole move of this car. Oh, we got more? Is this a road rage? Is this a road rage?
What's the problem? What's the problem with you? You climbed me up. Yeah, and then I said, you didn't even put your middle finger up in that. Yeah, because you climbed me up. Do you know how dangerous that is? Yeah, you don't do things.
Okay, so that's just a straight up. See how you can't argue with somebody because they're idiots. Exactly, Rocky. Yeah, I don't get it either. So that's a good question, guys. Hey Dan, how can I convince my dad at least wear a helmet? I have told him about the dangers of not wearing any gear, but he still refuses to, and I just don't get it, man. It's really hard to convince somebody to wear gear if they don't have to, especially when it starts to cost money, this and this and this. I mean, all you can do is really inform somebody of that decision. I mean, it's like, it's really hard. It's really hard. Nice, Michael. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. It's really hard to convince somebody of wearing gear, especially a helmet. But, man, the thing is, helmets save lives. And it's hard to explain to your dad. It's hard for me to explain to you. It's like, there's just so much evidence against the fact that, or supported, that supports wearing a helmet. It's like, why not wear a helmet? But then again, it's also like trying to a Republican trying to convince a Democrat of why they should spend the money this way and vice versa. It's kind of hard. The best thing you could probably do is probably buy him one or just start showing him some videos and just kind of guilting him into it. Or if you don't want to guilt him into it, just come from a position of love and say, hey, you know what, I really want you to stay around. It would mean a lot to me if you at least wore a helmet. I understand all the rest of the gear, but come on, just at least a helmet. I would like to have you around longer. So maybe come from that. What is the gear that you would recommend? Definitely, obviously, a helmet, gloves, jacket, pants, and boots. It all depends on the weather that you're in. Mesh gear versus leather. You can get perforated leather. I got all that stuff. I got all that stuff on the DDFM Training Manual, Volume 1. And then I also have that in a bunch of videos that I have. But full gear all the time, guys. Full gear. All right, so right here we're going to watch this. So this is a typical situation in a small group ride. So it's a two-person ride. There's somebody in the front in a good lane position. This person's over here coming in. There's this gap right here. This guy decided to just cut in front of him. He's not respecting the space cushion. He's not respecting the space of these motorcycles. If these were cars, he wouldn't have made this room. So this guy's being very disrespectful. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If you didn't get hit, everything's fine. And if you start seeing somebody creep over, you see how he's creeping over the line, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just slow down. He's creeping over, slow down. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Now just kind of relax. Don't do anything crazy like this. Because if you argue with them, there's nothing is gonna happen.
You called me up. Yeah, and then I said, you didn't the middle finger.
So typical reaction from human beings that were not raised right is that they're gonna just blame other things. They're not gonna own up to it. They're not gonna own up to it. He's coming up with excuses of why he did it. So it doesn't even matter if you argue with him, right? Because you're not gonna get anywhere. Not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, because you called me up. You know how dangerous that is.
See how he's arguing? Doesn't matter.
And of course.
Car turning left. Another one. And here comes some stupid stuff.
Come on, man. You okay? You almost hit me when you did that turn. You almost hit me, bro. I got you on camera, bro. Just watch out, okay? Can you watch out? Thank you, bro. Watch out.
I mean, you could do that, I guess. Let's watch that again. That was close. So some of these videos we watch and sorry, 1 second. Some of these videos we watch and they almost get hit that first time, like this right here. Let's go back just a little bit so we can actually see the turn route. So the guy's right here. He's turning left in front of the motorcyclist. So he's going to turn left in front of the motorcyclist right here.
And of course.
So he does this. How many times have we seen videos where as soon as they pass the car, they look back and they flip them off? They're like, "What, you idiot?" And they like look back for like 2 seconds, right? They're like doing this. They're like, "Oh," right? No, it's never legal for cars to or bikers to pursue cars. That right there is I'm pretty sure that's reckless driving and then some type of disorderly conduct. I'm sure you can't do that. Plus he did an illegal turn. So I mean there's a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, so like people go like, "Oh, you screw you." And then I'm always like, look forward, look ahead, look ahead because of this. If he didn't look ahead and he was flipping off people, he would have just ran into this dude. He was still in his lane when he went around him. That was a close call. So right here.
And of course.
Yeah. Take a quick look at his dash. Okay, so there's the green light. Come on. Get to it. Okay. You see the blue hue on the bottom of the screen? You see the blue hue on the bottom of the screen? He's flashing. He's flashing his high beams. That was his reaction for here. Flashing his high beams. That shouldn't be part of your emergency kit. It should not be a part of your emergency kit. Your first reaction, that is just a wasted movement. The way I think of things is that you try to make it as efficient as possible. Do not bring in the brights, the horn, any of that stuff into your emergency maneuvers kit. Your emergency maneuvers kit should be the primary controls of the front brake, rear brake, throttle, and clutch. That's it. That should be part of it. Those are the only controls you should manipulate. Now, you should also, obviously, the swerve, so you're manipulating the handlebars, and then body positioning so you can, stay upright when you do the swerve. But the only thing that you should be utilizing when it comes to controls on the dash and controls on the bike are those four things. The clutch lever, the let's start over. The clutch lever, the throttle, the front brake, so the front brake lever, and then the rear brake. Those are the four things you should be focused on when you are in an emergency situation. So also, when you're practicing, do not practice applying the horn. Like when you're doing a swerve, the horn is not part of the swerve. The brights are not a part of the swerve. You ever notice that? Only use those 4. So right here, this is a wasted movement. That wasted movement, let's say he reached for this instead of the clutch or brakes, because right now all he's doing is swerving. So right here, you could easily brake, but he chose to accelerate around. That's fine. But he sped up a ton. Now take quick. Did anybody notice that the car was on the right lane wanting to turn left? Anybody notice that?
Of course.
Watch this. Got its blinker on too. It's hard to see. Anybody see that right there? That's the car. So I'm going to scroll back. So I'm going to go back.
And of course.
Now we're going to go in slow half motion. So watch this. The car right here. The blinker. You see how much of a wide angle this guy's going into the road? You know for a fact he's not just merging into the first lane. He's either going into your path of travel, which is this the first lane right here, and then decides to, or he can go all the way. But he's definitely not going to go straight. Because if he was going straight, all he has to do is just apply the gas and then go straight. This should be an indication of, oh shit, something's about to happen. I need to slow down. And if I found out this right here and I was already in this position, I would try to straighten myself up and get back into this lane right here while slowing down, rolling off the throttle. See, at this point, roll up the throttle, start applying the brakes, maybe get into that right, this lane right here. So I would start swerving this way because there's no reason this guy is at this angle in the road. Now, definitely. You see how he went from lane position 3? So he's lane position 3. He sees what's happening. He's lane position 2. Doesn't do anything. You see the headlights. Now he's starting to turn right. We also see the blue hue. So he's applying the brights at this point. There they are. The high beams flashing. And he maybe went from lane position 2 to lane position 2.5. He didn't even swerve very well. So the only reason why he didn't get hit is because this car accelerated to get into the opposite direction in the other lanes over here. This car, the only reason why he didn't clip this car is because this car decided to accelerate. Imagine if this car went slow. Kyle Wolf, how you doing? I had a great day. Brandon Byers, how you doing? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I got a lot of videos to send out to peoples. Got a lot of new patrons. Thank you guys so much. So that right there, let's go back now. Let's watch the full incident. Yeah. So right here,
And of course.
car turning left in front of you is super duper dangerous. You guys see that? Let's watch this now in regular motion. At no point is that car going straight. And then don't do this, guys. Don't do what he's doing right now.
Come on, man. You okay? You almost hit me when you did that turn. You almost hit me, bro. I got you on camera, bro. Just watch out, okay? Can you watch?
So at first it was an argument. He's like said something about, what's up with you or something like that. So car drivers, they don't give a crap. You're you have to think in their perspective too. So you're driving your car. It doesn't matter if you almost had a near miss with a motorcyclist. All of a sudden, a motorcyclist or some stranger comes up to you super close and starts screaming at you. You can't hear shit. You can't hear him, and you barely can. And, of course, you can get defensive. So none of this matters. Like, none of this will do anything. None of this will do anything. Okay? See you later, Real Rambo. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Watch out. Thank you, bro. Watch out.
Close call. All right, so let's see this one. What the heck? Oh. Okay, we'll definitely watch out for those. Treat the center like it's a... Oh, you're lane filtering with a median, basically. You're not opening yourself into a good position. You're not opening yourself to a good position for evasive maneuvers, especially if there's somebody to your left and to your right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Too much rear brake right here. Rear brake, slide, released. Oh, come on. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. All right. So we're going to go over this one. Just doing a few things. All right. There's no audio on this one. So right now, when you pass somebody, especially a truck, look how much room you have. You don't have very much room. You don't have very much room. Also, when you decide to pass anybody, especially when you've been watching the road and you've been seeing that they have these random medians, and they're probably not random. They're probably like, 100 feet away, 500 feet, or whatever, apart. But when you see that and you decide to pass another vehicle, so right now it's like, okay, when's the next one popping up? When's the next one popping up? When's the next one going to happen? Now I can't tell until now. I can't evade to the left. I can only brake and stop. And now I'm stuck in traffic behind a median, or swerve to the right maybe, because I don't know where this guy is. He might be in my blind spot, and I might clip him if I swerve right. Up and down. Thanks, man. MC Pro 40. Thank you. Here we go. So right here, even if, like this guy, the only option he has is to get into this lane. Hopefully this is an open lane, but that's all he has when it comes to this median in the way. He can't swerve left. So this guy, what did I just say? So the guy in front, where's his escape route? His escape route is braking, lane filtering between the median and the car on the right. Clay Burke. Thank you, bruh. Yeah. Appreciate it. So right here, his only option was to apply the brakes or swerve to the right. So he decided to apply a lot of rear brake. There's that slide. And he's realizing he's not going to. Oh, are you serious, Rosemary? One second. I think some new stuff just happened. Rosemary, thank you for the donate. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It did. Thank you so much for the donation. Wow. Thank you so much. We're getting You need to send me your Rosemary, send me your mailing address through to that same email. Send me your mailing address. Yeah, you're getting a patch. You're getting a patch. Guys, that was awesome. So basically we're getting patches. We're getting patches, guys. Thank you so much. We're getting patches. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So his escape route to the right, Escape out to the left. He can't make it. He starts applying the brakes. And then he did a quick swerve after he stopped the brakes. I know, I'm all fuzzy. Yeah, we're getting patches. So right here, take a look at this. Can you see it from the motorcyclist's point of view? From the motorcyclist's point of view, the one that we're watching on camera, can you see the median? You can't. Guys, make sure you hit that like button too. Hit that like button. So you can't even see the median. You can't even see the median. So that maybe that tells you that he's too close to the person in front of him. Maybe he should be off staggered, or should be staggered, not off staggered. That's I think an oxymoron. So he should be staggered a little bit so he has a line of sight around him. But right now it doesn't look like that. Right now it doesn't look like that. Yeah, thank you, Rosemary, so much. Truly appreciate that. We're doing it. We're doing it. There's no issues now. We're getting patches, guys. Once I get the proof of concept from how do you become a Patreon? You go to patreon.com/StanInTheFireman. Patreon.com/StanInTheFireman. It says right there. Right there. Boop, 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 boop. I posted a link in your media Discord 1 week or so ago. What about a motorcycle doctor medical seminar? And I thought it was just your type of thing, but I think it got deleted. Did you like it? I didn't see it. Send me a private message on Discord. Yeah. Yeah, so the rider definitely could see less than we could because the helmet cam is on the right side. So it's actually pushed out more over here. So watch out. Oh, now you just messed up your helmet. Whatever. If it's just, I just remember it's just them arguing the whole time. So I want you to take a quick look at what happened. All right, so we got somebody waiting. Okay, this is typical. I didn't post an emoji. Oh, this is typical right here. This is typical. The guy wants to get in line. He can't. So what is he gonna do? So he's going to creep out into any space he can. So he's like, I'm going to... And I think it just goes, if it fits, I sits. Oh, Nathan. So right here, he's going to find any spot that he can make it. And this is a big enough gap for him to make it. So he thinks it's like maybe the motorcyclist is letting him. Especially with that. Especially with him slowing down. That is not considered protecting your lane. This right here is saying, I'm here first. I get to go. Screw you. Don't play that game. Especially with cars. Especially when he's still rolling. And that's all it takes for you to get knocked and pushed. His leg could easily get wrapped up in the chain, into the tire, could break an ankle. I want you to take a look at his gloves too.
What the? Hey, what the f is your problem, man? I was turning. What the?
His glove. It's already ripped open. So these look like fly gloves. It's probably a dirt bike glove. So dirt bike gloves, they don't offer any protection. They're there for grip. That's all it is for dirt bikes. So this looks like a dirt bike glove. It ripped open. Yeah, his helmet came off really fast. So I have a feeling that he didn't have it latched. Or he has, instead of a D-ring latch, he has a clip. Yeah, it makes no sense to me. I would have just stopped and let him through. And here's why. It's not because I'm nice. A lot of times it is. But he's blocking a lane. And to me, I don't want this guy to get hit. I don't care who he is. I don't want the... Hey, what's up, 80669? I don't want him to get hit. So I'm going to let him in. And that's what this guy should have done. He has a guardian bell right here. It doesn't do much. Doesn't do much for him. Let's go ahead now. Now that I know how to do it. Watch it at 25%. Oh, wrong button. I guess watch it 50%. So right here, he applies the brakes. He's like, nope, it's my lane. I'm going to do it. Revving it right at the last second doesn't mean anything. If anything, he should have just kept the clutch out and accelerated through. People that aren't good riders, they put themselves in these situations. Simple as that. So the last few that we're going to do, I'm going to skip through the whole arguing thing. The last few we're going to do, we're going to just do it play-by-play without stopping. I'll see if I can find... Spotify. Okay. I was wondering if he was watching a YouTube video. So now these next ones, I want you guys to do play-by-play with me. Okay? We're going to do the last 5 minutes that way, and then we're going to do... a quick 10-minute Q&A and a few updates, guys. We're going to get patches, the DDFM crew patches. It's going to be badass. It's going to be badass. So DDFM crew patches are coming, and they're going to be $20 each. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's going to be badass. So right here, we're going to do play-by-play. I want you guys to type in the comments as quick as you possibly can when it comes to this stuff. Okay? So 1 second. Let me go ahead and start. Let me get ready. I got to get ready. I got to get ready, guys. Got to get ready. Oh, crap. Getting ready real quick. Making sure I got everything set up. All right. So, Tinkers, yeah, we'll be having patches on the Patreon. It's going to be patrons first. All right. So, here we go. So, all right, so somebody already said nighttime. Good job. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You know, in fact, we'll do it at 75% speed. Okay, maybe not. We'll do 100% speed. Riding on the shoulder. That's not good. You guys aren't riding very well. Riding on the... Ooh, whoa, whoa. Road rage. That's exactly why. This is a road rage incident, guys. This is exactly why you leave people alone. I would have gotten off. I would have taken an off ramp. There it is. There it is. You got sideswipe, bro.
Good. He pulled a gun on me.
Pulled a gun on you.
Yeah. I got it on camera.
We didn't see it. That's exactly why you don't mess with road rage incidents, guys. So there's an exit. So the problem is if you run it at 60 frames per second, you don't have good nighttime. You need to run it lower, like 30 frames per second, 24 frames per second. So these action cameras don't have very good nighttime modes. So that's kind of why nighttime videos are really crappy. It could have been a flinch, yeah. Billy badass. Yeah, so this is why you don't mess with other trucks, other people on the road, guys. The truck is being surrounded. The truck cannot go forward. You got 3 motorcyclists in the way. The truck cannot go to the side. And this guy, hey, Michael. Dude, thank you so much. Super supportive of the stream today, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So he's not letting anything happen. He can't go behind him. So he's being surrounded. So in this instance, when a truck driver, a car driver, whoever, when they feel like they are being trapped, they are going to do whatever they want to do, especially the motorcyclists. They're going to frickin' run you over or pull a gun on you. pulled the gun on him. Supposedly. So who is... Yeah, everyone's at fault in this incident.
Good. He pulled a gun on me. Yeah.
Nice, Mengda. Alright, so we're going to go through this one real quick. Like I said, we're just going to go straight. That was an interesting one. Alright, big group ride. He's riding like an idiot. He's not doing proper hand control. He doesn't have the right gloves. It says CE, but this is probably CE rated for bicycles, not... Hey, Carlos, thanks, man. Thanks for the donation. And he's keeping his hands on the clutch and the brakes, so he's just not in a good position. He's flipping and flopping around with his hands. Why? He's covering the brakes. Now he's... Oh! This is the video I posted earlier. This was beforehand. His leg's caught. His ankle. What an idiot. Dude, Jason, that sounds badass. We're going to go over this one. Or not really go over, we're going to rewatch it. So I posted the crash. I posted this crash on my Instagram. I didn't know what happened beforehand. I can't believe I just saw the video today. That's awesome. All right, here we go. So he's got his mirrors flipped up, so he's going to be lane filtering. He's already prepped for that. He's riding like an idiot. He doesn't have full gear. He's going way too fast. What else can I say? This is not good. He's not even... He's applying the brakes. His brakes or his tires suck. Or he's only applying the front... Or he's only applying the rear brake. Let me see. He's not even applying the front brake very well. Yeah, he's got the horn. Look, he's got the horn. See what I mean by saying that should not be a part of your emergency kit? This should not be a part of your emergency kit. He should be pulling in the clutch, and he should be applying proper brake pressure, and he should not be going that fast. That looked like he went unconscious for a split second. Watch how limp he goes. There you go, he's awake now. He is so lucky he did not die. So lucky he's not dead. Yeah, CE means it's past the European safety standard, and CE, that's the thing, is it's CE 1602 or 1620, I believe. Yeah, 1620. That's for motorcycle stuff. CE 1620. Nope, 1602. CE rated armor. Actually, let me check. One second, let me see. I did a video on this before. Oh, sorry, 24. No, 1621. Yeah, EN 1621. Okay, there we go. So EN 1621. There's different CE standards. So you can get a CE rated bicycle helmet. That's not motorcycle rated. So you have to find out and make sure. Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew. He
Oh. He went too far, didn't counter steer enough, and fell into that. Oof. And you did a wheelie, not wearing gear. I'm okay with you doing wheelies and stuff, but just understand you're taking a high risk. And you should mitigate some of that by wearing proper gear and doing it out of traffic. I have no problem with you doing wheelies, but look at, there's traffic involved. It's just not good. It's just not good.
You alright, man?
Jason, good job, man. Good job. So we're on... Oh, low side. Look at the road conditions. Wet. Road conditions are wet. Low sided. Lost traction. So we got Google Maps. Okay, so something must be coming here. Oh! Oh! What is he doing? Let's go back. Okay, so we got this one lane over here. He's telling us to watch the one lane over here. So it looks like this person was coming up on this motorcyclist and went around him, but decided to stay back on the road to go straight. So pretty much went over the gore area and cut in front of this car over here. Okay. Oh, what an ass. Wonder what's going on with the motorcycle. The motorcyclist was going pretty slow. So maybe he's not an ass. But it's a no passing zone. So this guy might be having issues. And who knows, maybe he wanted to turn left and he was about to turn left and this car just creamed him. Just plowed right into him. But it sounds like he's having trouble with this bike. No, it looked like he wanted to turn. See how he's prepping to turn right there? Yeah, he was turning left. But he's going really slow. So here's the only thing I can take away from this. This is a new rider. This is a brand new rider. It sounds like he's not downshifting. I'm just going to say he. I don't know if it's a he or not. Sounds like he's not downshifting. He's probably in like 4th gear and he's probably going 20, 30 miles an hour and he's just using the friction zone so he doesn't stall out. He's chugging really hard. See how he almost stalled right there? Oh, he might be out of gas. Yeah. So maybe it's a new rider or it's somebody out of gas. Yeah. But this guy wants to turn left. That guy wanted to turn left. That was a near miss. Big bump. Okay. So brakes. Okay. Slowing down. Oh! That car did evasive maneuvers. That car did evasive maneuvers. That car wasn't paying attention, and he had to swerve around the motorcyclist. See right here? See the car in the mirror? Last second, that car decided that, oh crap, and went around. So this is actually a dangerous position for motorcyclists. This is one thing I don't like a lot. I don't like being right behind a car. I'm either over here on this line or over here on this line. Dan, quick question. Is it bad to slow down with mostly downshifting? No, it's not. It's not. You save your brakes for some other things. I would do about 60-40. So about 60% engine braking and then 40% actual brakes. That's if like I actually need the brakes to slow down. But usually I'm downshifting and I'm slowing down prior to the intersection or anything like that. So it's not a big deal. I've used Google Maps safely on a ram mount. It's just I don't stare at it. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Like you just don't stare at it. I mean, I do all my videos with my phone. I just don't stare at it. It's just like checking your instrument panel. All right, sharp turn left. It's going pretty fast still. Hasn't set up yet. What are you looking at? Animals. Woo! There's animals. Animals ran across. Animals ran across. Boom, boom. So mother must have ran, and then the baby Bambi ran across after that. So right behind this car, he has his brake lights. No escape route. You can't tell what's ahead of you. Now you can escape here, okay? But you still can barely see. You're kind of close here. Anybody can pull out over here. We got somebody stopped up there. So now I know I need to slow down. There's a green light. I'm gonna go. Yeah, that guy was just being an ass. So all this was this guy being an asshole. That's all that was. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, everybody. That was an interesting stream. That was interesting. We learned a lot. Also, we're gonna do about 5 to 10 minutes. What horse crash? What horse crash? We're gonna do about 10 minutes of a Q&A session. And I just want to let you guys know I'll be streaming all week. I'm gonna stream every day this week. I have a video coming out Friday, but I'm really working hard on a few projects right now. So I'm actually gonna be just streaming to fill up the video void, and so I can have discussions with you and figure out what it is you guys want. But I have like some really in-depth, high production stuff coming. So if you're excited about learning how to save a life, possibly, knowing what to do in case of a crash, then stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned. Also, the July giveaway for my patrons. And you can actually sign up without having to be a patron, so no purchase necessary. But if you want to be automatically entered in to get a medic kit, a trauma kit from me, I'm going to put it together, going to put a bunch of stuff in there and send it out to you. That's first place prize. Second, third, fourth, and fifth place prizes are yet to be announced, but it's going to be a bunch of swag. And if I get these patches in by the end of the month, then that's definitely going with it. But there's a lot of cool stuff coming up, so I'm super excited about it. So if you'd like to become a patron right there, patreon.com/DanandTheFireman. If you want to be a YouTube member, right there, there's links right there. Ever consider doing a track day? So yeah, I'm going to start answering questions. I'm going to see if I can go back up just a little bit. So I'm going to answer you guys' questions, answer anything. Make sure you hit that like button. And there we go. Let's start off by that. So slowing by downshift, but put back brake on so people know you're slowing down. So yeah, you can pump the brakes a little bit. So that was a question when it came to should I use my engine braking or my actual brakes, and that was an answer from one of you guys. So thank you guys for answering people's questions while I'm busy doing the stream. So that's what I have you guys here for. But yeah, so yeah, you can let the people know that you're slowing down by tapping the rear brake because it's such a low power of braking. It's about 30% of your braking power. So if you tap it, you let people know behind you, and then you can start applying the front and rear. And then when you start really slowing down your nose and dives a little bit, then you can start applying even more front brake and start releasing a little bit of the rear brake. All right, so let's see. Is anyone here a vlogger? Yeah, I am. It's a horse crash. What's the horse crash, man? Oh, it's called Wild Horses vs. Motorcycles Crash in New Mexico. Ooh, no, I haven't seen that one. Oh, maybe we could do that tomorrow. Ever consider doing a track day, Liam asks. Yeah, I have. And now that I have the Indian FTR 1200S, I would love to. I would love to do a track day. I want to have a coached track day. I don't want to just show up there and just be like, I'm going to go race my bike. No, I want to do a coached track day. That way I get more information and proper, track etiquette, and then also how to lean, how to do this, how to do this, how to do this. So I'd love to do that. Plastic foam, the thing you put in your packaging, not the damage. Oh, yeah. You guys are talking about CE rated. Michael, you want a patch? Well, dude, they're going to be coming up, man. Patrons get first serve. Patrons are going to get the first pre-orders. So if you sign up as a patron, even for $2, it's going to be a post for all patrons. Everybody that's signed up, it's going to be a post, and I'll be collecting pre-orders. DDFM Legends will get it automatically, and then Rosemary's going to get one automatically. Let's see. Hey, Dan, love your videos. From Lachlan Bowers, big fan from Australia. Yeah, boy. Due to construction rerouting traffic and blocking off roads, the only way to get to my house is through an X-gated community, and the road is cobblestone. Okay, so be careful with that, because every little bump, every little divot in the cobblestone, that's loss of traction. So just kind of be aware of it. I would take it nice and easy. Since it's a neighborhood, you don't have to go fast at all. where may we send you video suggestions through? Carlos, send it to me through Discord, private message. If I don't use it, I don't use it. But I see these. So I see yours. Yeah. So Carlos, I see yours. Oh, okay. Yeah. Send me the link. I see it now. I usually I get distracted, so I see your private message. Send me the link if you can find it. Send me the link if you can find it. Let's see. How would you recommend to meet people to ride with? Not really interested in clubs. The social things are pretty hard for me, but wouldn't mind riding with a couple people at a time. So Katrina, that is one reason why I created the Discord. We have 1,400 members, and we actually have people that have their location next to their name. I think that's a Patreon thing. I think that's a perk that you get as a patron. But yeah, you can put your location next to it. And we've actually had a bunch of people meet up that way. And since we're all a part of, wanting to stay safe and do all these things, that is right there a good group to start off with. But the best thing you could do is possibly just see if you find friends of friends of friends. Maybe go to one of the events that a dealership holds, and it's like a bike night or like a safety event, because sometimes they hold safety events, and those people that show up to the safety ones are the ones that want to be safe. And those are probably the ones that you want to ride with, the ones that will take care. I'm lucky enough to have a crew down here, and then also 520 Moto Alliance, very good people. So I'm actually very lucky, very lucky. All right, so but that's the best thing. I would go and find events held at the dealership that fit your interest, and then those people that show up, they might be the people you want to ride with. So Megan Huckabee, you see a lot of low sides when the road is wet and people are turning or going around a roundabout. How can that be prevented? Okay, so turning. It's kind of hard to do. Let's see. Okay, I'm in my shorts. Look at my shorts. Business up front or up top, and then I got my shorts. All right. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Okay. So there we go. So look at so here's the thing is people, when they lean the bikes, so they're riding, right? They lean the whole thing. So here's the chair with me, and they lean the whole thing, and then they start sitting up. They start sitting upright. So let me see if I can get, I wish I had a tire. Look at my socks too. I don't care. All right. So here's the tire. Pretend this is the tire, right? Pretend this is the tire. Let's see if I can get in position. Okay. Look at my legs. I don't care. This is live stream. I'm answering questions. I do it for you. All right. So this is the tire. I'm the body. This is the motorcycle and the tire, right? So we're coming to a left turn. So this way, right? We're going this way. Yeah, I know. I don't get out of the house. Ron. So we're going this way. So normally people, when they turn the whole thing, right? They turn the whole thing, and then the tire is turned that way. You see how it's turning? So with the 4 posts of the tire, I only have 2 on the ground. So I lost traction. I lost stability because I have now only 2 pieces of this on the ground. So imagine the side of the tire. So when they start turning and it's wet roads, it will slip out from underneath them. So when they're doing that, and especially if they're sitting up like this, you see how motorcyclists do this? So now they're putting a lot more lean angle on the bike just to make the turn. So the way to prevent that is one thing that Moto Jitsu told me, and it really stuck with me, is treat your bike and your everything right here as like your lover, your spouse, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, husband, whatever it is. Right here, this is your baby. So you don't want to put it close to the road where it can get hurt, right? You want to prevent that. You want to make sure that your baby is safe. So what you do is now you start leaning while the bike is more upright. So I'm pushing the bike away from the ground and I'm leaning. You notice how I can make a turn this way? This is a turn. You're doing counter steering now. But you see how the bike is on all 4s? So I'm turning, now I'm upright. I'm turning, now I'm upright. Turning, now I'm upright. Or I can do it like everybody else. Turn, 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 turn. You see how that right there, you start losing traction? All right, hopefully that made sense to you. I need visual cues. Now let's get back to the point where everyone thinks I'm just wearing business. I need to get a spare tire. I'm going to ask my buddy Matt for a spare tire. Like anything that's damaged, I don't even care. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I literally just showed you my pasty white legs to prove a point, and I just totally missed where I was at. Let me see where I was at. My patches aren't DOT approved. How do you send private email on Discord? So just send me a private. Oh, for sporting the black socks and the shorts. Love you, man. Thanks, Ron, dude. Thanks so much, man. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Appreciate that. You just became the top donator again. Look at that, top donator of the month. Let's see. Yeah, so you just go to you go private message me on Discord. You have to click the. Let's see. Let's go over here. So if you guys are on Discord, so this is the Discord. So every time you guys super chat, it should say. Let me refresh it. See, we're satisfying the constraints. Aaron. So yeah, when you do a super chat, it tells people, "Hey everyone, Aaron just donated to the stream. Thank you, brah." So every time you guys donate, it lets everybody know. I took away the crazy stuff. So anyways, if you go up here to the top left where it says home, if you're on Discord, so this is my server. If you go all the way up to the top left, you click home, you can actually type in and find a conversation. So you can type in my name, and these are all the private messages I have, and I try my best to respond to them. So please send me any crash videos and stuff like that. And there's my old baby. There's my bike. It's my bike. Yeah, that's. Oh, I don't have it up right now. That way it doesn't make noise and stuff. It's fine for me. Let's see. Does your ad revenue reduce if I skip any of the ads? Tom Burr, I don't think it reduces if you skip them. It definitely reduces them if you have an ad blocker. Never ridden before the Phantom, and I came across the Gixxer 600 for too good to pass up deal, but I don't know if I should jump on the deal or wait, seeing if I haven't even done MSF. It's up to you, man. That right there is all personal preference when it comes to, hey, this is a good deal. I think I'm good with this. I like the money that I can spend on it. Now it's like, well, I don't know because it's a 600. 600s are okay as long as you ride within your ability. Take the MSF also, so don't just buy the bike and be like, I'm not gonna take the MSF. Make sure you get the MSF too. Yeah, there's a streamer mode. Yeah, I know, but it's like, I'm not sharing any crazy personal information. Let's see. Cobblestone plus rain equals oh shit moments. Yep. I think I have the self-control to start on that, but I don't know if I would still want to. Yeah, no, if you have the if you think you do, then do it. I haven't read that yet. Yeah, exactly, Cranky. Would like to see your video on Ho to ride in a pack. So that right there, that's Nikki. She has a Shoei. It says Shoei on her helmet, but she took the S and then the I, so it says HOE. Yeah, she did ride on my bike. Would like to see your video on to ride in a pack, like a full group. I don't think she's ready just yet. Thomas, thank you, man. So guys, once again, those of you that are patrons are gonna get first dibs to the pre-order to the patches that will be coming out. What's up, Ron? Yeah, of course, jumped in on here. So I stopped braking before Apex and then go full gas. What did I miss, Philip? Oh, I've been trying to trail brake every turn this last year, but I have a really hard time getting the hands to work braking and adding throttle at the same time. Try out the rear brake then. Try out a little bit of rear brake, because anytime you do apply the brakes, it will dip the nose down. You don't have to apply front brake for the nose to dip down. The simple fact that you are applying any brake, the nose will start to dip down. But just be careful. I mean, if you don't need it, you don't need it. That's an advanced skill. So I mean, if you feel like you could do it safely, then keep doing it. No problem, Ron. Appreciate everything, man. Let's see. Fun fact: most humans have a built-in lean angle barrier at 20%. It just messed me up. At 20%, that's why riders sit up and lean the bike more, and you really have to focus. Yeah, you do. It's scary. As a fairly new rider, a few months, I say I love watching your tip videos and your live streams. Really does help, especially commuting 45 minutes to work in decent traffic every day. So you're getting a lot of practice. That's good. As long as you keep practicing and you don't get complacent, you should be mentally exhausted after 45 minutes in decent traffic. You should be. We do that on track. Yeah, you have to. No, I'm not going to be dabbing. Reading all this stuff. Hey, Ron with my pasty legs. Yeah, boy. Just bought my first motorcycle. Vulcan 650S, taking classes. Scott, that's a great bike, dude. That's a great bike. Vulcan 650S. Yeah, I got topped up for the pre-orders. Or not pre-orders, but to get it all done and taken care of. The next 100 will probably be a lot, or hopefully be a lot cheaper. But thank you, everybody. So Robert and Rosemary, thank you. Saying chicken strips. Chicken strips are, it doesn't matter. I don't care about chicken strips. That is no indication on how good of a rider you are. Make sure to put a limit on those patches. Don't want one person getting more than one, I mean, if they want to buy a bunch, they can buy a bunch. It's up to them. I'll have a, in fact, I should just start the pre-orders. That way I get a good head count, and then I could possibly order 200 instead of 100. If they want to order it, they want to order it. It's the way I do things, first come, first serve. What's the group etiquette ride formation? Is it side-by-side advanced or even illegal? Side-by-side is usually that police formation. That is not recommended. Now, it could be legal or not legal in your state. It is illegal. Wait, no, it's not illegal in Arizona. I think it could be two abreast in Arizona. I could be wrong on that, and if I am wrong, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's not safe, because you don't have an escape route to your left or right when you're riding two abreast. So I always ride staggered. So if there's three people, there's somebody up here, there's somebody right here, right? And then there's somebody right here. So that's staggered. So this person to this person. Zachary, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Zachary just became a patron. Yeah, boy. So this person and this person should be 2 seconds behind. So 2 seconds behind this person. So off, jeez, I can't even do it. So off staggered, 2 seconds behind this person. This person, the one that's over here, jeez, I can't do it, should be 4 seconds. Yeah, I'm just going to pull up a picture. I'm all trying to use my hands. Motorcycle staggered. I did a video on this also. Let me see if I can find it for you. So they actually recommend, so I'm saying 2 and 4 seconds. They actually recommend 1 and 2 seconds. That's what I'm trying to do. So that right there is the formation I recommend. I recommend actually this person and this person be 2 seconds, and this person be 4 seconds. But anywhere between 1 second and 2 seconds between this is good. That is the safest way to do a group ride. Absolute safest, because if this guy right here sees anything, he has to evade. He can evade over here into this area without worry of hitting somebody. So he has full lane 1, 2, and 3 to himself. He or she has full lane 1, 2, and 3. She has full lane 1, 2, and 3, and vice versa for evasive maneuvers. That's what that's set up for. Thanks, Tom Burr, for watching on your TV and not using ad blocker. Yeah. Make sure to put a limit on those patches. Yep. I think I already said that one. I'm only 130 pounds, but Rebel 500 seemed too small. It can be too small. It's small to me now that I've sat on my FTR. Dude, I'm glad you're here, Michael. Appreciate it, man. Everything you've been doing so far. And then supporting and chatting. That's huge, guys. Chatting it's huge. Make sure you hit that like button also. I still want to get a sticker. Rocky, I'll be sending stickers with all the patches, but for every pre-order, I'll send a few stickers. So that will be the thing. So I'll launch pre-orders for patrons. So guys, I'll do that tonight. I'll do that tonight. So pre-orders, $20 per patch. There you go. $20 per patch pre-order, and then I will throw in some stickers for the pre-orders. Once I get like enough patrons, like once I feel like all the patrons that want a patch has done it, then I'll open it up to everybody. And then when I open it up to everybody, once again the pre-orders will come with stickers, and then once they are live and we're not doing pre-orders anymore, then you don't get a sticker. So the only way you're gonna get extra stickers, extra things, is if you pre-order the thing. I think I'll do it for all of July. So July, last day of July, that's the last day to pre-order. So I'll make a post on Patreon after this. I think roundabouts are more common in New England than anywhere else in the U.S. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're starting to become very common. They're actually safer than regular intersections. It just doesn't seem that way. But statistically it is. My town is filled with... Yep. My dad had a stranger that he says weaker bikes takes more damage from doing wheelies. Normal 70 horsepower starter bike compared to the bigger. I don't think so. I mean, the heavier bikes usually do. And, I mean, the bigger ones that in terms of, like, you know, horsepower and stuff, they probably have better suspensions, though. So, I mean, that could be it. Tried riding in my leather jacket and I couldn't do it. 35-minute commute, 95-degree weather. Got a mesh jacket ordered the second day. Yeah, you got to get mesh for those hot weather rides, man. Really got to do it. First time in one, I scrapped my floorboard and it freaked me out. Hey, Dan, I just bought a Cherry 03 Katana 600. My first bike. I've had four-wheelers and rode a Rebel 250. Any suggestions, though, or any suggestions, thoughts? Been watching your stuff, religiously preparing. So what kind of concerns do you have over that? So you're going to be riding a Katana 600, and you're used to four-wheelers and Rebel 250. So just realize with the any sport bike, it's going to be super like tight next to the tank. So on those right-handed turns, slow right-handed turns, your hand is going to be super duper close to the tank or even hitting the tank. Let me go ahead and get this down a little bit. So with that said, if you're going to do a slow right-handed turn, this is the one thing that I learned from people riding sport bikes versus cruisers. So yeah, definitely parking lot practice. So four-wheelers, you're up here, right? And then the Rebel 250 is probably like this, right? It's relaxing. With sport bikes, you basically have clip-ons. So when you turn right and you do slow speed stuff, your hand will hit the tank. So what you can do, and I'll use my task cam right here. So this is the typical grip, and then you turn and your hand gets funky, right? It gets funky like this. What you can do is instead of see that bend in the wrist, see how you're holding the throttle? Instead of holding it like that, so I'm not going to move the throttle. I'm going to hold it like that. You see now how your wrist is straight? So you're holding it like a lightsaber. Like this is a lightsaber. Zoom, 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 zoom. So you're riding, start to turn. I'm getting funky and this is messing me up. So riding, before the turn, easier. Go back, easier. Go back, easier. That's what I would do. That's probably one of the big issues you're going to have when it comes to slow speed stuff. And that's for anybody on a sport bike. Yeah, countdown to 100K, guys. We're at 98,420. Let's make this happen. Make sure you share your favorite videos with people so they can subscribe. Make sure you look right through the... Yeah. Philip, the airbag question. So, airbags. So, the GT Air... Or not, sorry, not the GT Air. Alpine Stars airbag jacket. So, the Alpine Stars, they actually have... It's the Tech Air, not GT Air. Let me see if I can go to... So this one, I mean, they're expensive. About $1,200, and all it comes with is the system, and then you got to buy a jacket So this is what it would look like. It's a $600 jacket, but it allows you to have room. It has room for the Tech Air airbag. So let's see. Tech Air Race Ready. It's built to accept the Tech Air Race airbag system. And then this is the Tech Air bag system. So you're looking at about $1,800. You're looking at about $1,800 for something that doesn't look like an airbag. I think that's what you meant, right? What are the things that look out for when buying a pre-owned bike? Like any telltale signs look out on a bike itself. So Robert, without me trying to explain things and like trying to go through all that, because there's a lot to go through. So Fortnite did a great video on that.
Buying a used bike?
I'm not gonna play it, but right here, where are you at? Robert. So Robert, boom. That's the video you want to watch, man. He explains it a lot better than I could. Rob, check out Fortnite. Yeah, there you go. Ben Lease already said it. 2K gone in one crash. Oof. Yeah, that's the thing, though, but it could save your life. And then I think they might have something with Tech Air might have like some insurance system or something like that. Yeah, so you're going to have to check all that stuff out. So the Helite airbag, what he's talking about, it definitely does look like you're wearing a life preserver. So this right here, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when it's deployed. Let me see if I can find a better picture. So that's what it looks like. So it's just like an overvest, and what you do is you attach a cord to your bike. So if you do get ripped off, it pulls a plug and it will inflate the bag. So that's what it looks like right there. It looks like a life preserver, and it's only I think $600. Yeah, $579. This one's $493. So there's different kinds, obviously. So Helite. Yeah. Oh, so they have a free air mesh. So instead of this is new. This is actually pretty cool. I might actually do it. Huh. So they actually have a jacket. That's interesting. I wonder when this came out. Shoulder and elbow. Okay. Very interesting. Might actually look into it. It's kind of expensive, but your life is worth it. Dan had to lay my bike down on Friday. Oh no, came out with virtually no road rash considering I was wearing normal jeans. Very lucky, Lady Luck, by your name. There you go. How do you do all these fancy video effects on your live streams? I'm using a video. Let me go over here. We're going to do Inception real quick. This is Inception's. So right here, I got all this fancy stuff. I got my audio levels right here. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, so I can change things. See how I'm changing things? So over here are different scenes. Over here, I can adjust. Let's see. Let's move special thanks to my veteran crew. See, I can move it around. All those things. Let's put it back. Let's go back here. So now it's screen capping that. But yeah, I use Streamlabs. Fancy new one that doesn't get tethered. Yeah, let's see that one. How do you spell it? Let's see. So the D-Air. Okay, so they might have something new. I don't see it for sale anywhere. Okay. Okay. Is there a price? No. There's no price yet that I can find. I'm looking to buy one. Come on, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, there it is. REVZILLA. Seems like that's the only one. So a DR jacket. Let me switch over. So this is the DR jacket. It's $1,400. So it's a little bit cheaper than Alpine Stars, and it's a full jacket. And it's not tethered, right? I mean, you go for the tether. So this is based off of GPS, gyroscopes, accelerometers, all that stuff. Yeah. Scooter and Vespa riders, they choose not to wear gear because they think that since they're going slower, it doesn't really matter. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Guys, you have no idea. No idea. But we're going to be ending the stream. I stayed on a little longer than I thought I would, answering some questions. But I like the questions. Thank you guys so much for the questions. And thank you guys so much for the new members. We got 2 new members today. And you guys are super duper helpful when it came to answering other people's questions during the live stream. And guys, if you would like to, once again, if you'd like to support the channel, you can become a YouTube member or you can become a patron. So this is the link for Patreon. I'll be announcing the pre-orders for the patches coming up real quick. Real quick. But Discord is free. Discord is absolutely free, guys. Hi, streaming. This is live. This is live. So let me get you the link for the Discord, guys. So it's beginnertips.com. There you go. So click that link, beginnertips.com, beginnermotorcycletips.com, and you'll be invited to the Discord.